Hey everybody, it's Marsh Mikey, and this is coming by PLL Season 6, I almost said Season 5. Season 6, Episode 8, reviewing it now. We're talking all about Charles. This episode was crazy because we found out that Redcoat is back officially. I'll talk about that a little bit more later, but let's get started. So, yes, Redcoat is back, which I'm really excited about to talk about, but really let's run down the whole episode of what's going on. I don't think this episode was kind of amplifying their own, like, all of the characters' story arcs. I think this one, they were either 2 matched up or 3 matched or whatever, you know what I mean? So let's just break it down, because we didn't get Sarah in this episode either. So let's talk about Arya first. She was probably the biggest character for this episode. Mainly her and Ella, kind of Emily in that little mix, but she really wasn't there. Actually, no, never mind, I take that back. Emily really wasn't in that storyline. But let's talk about Arya. So she has been talking to Clark, of course, which is her friend that she met at the gallery. You guys all know that story. But Ezra seemed suspicious of Clark, and when I saw the sneak preview, because the part where they were talking on the couch in the bookstore, that was actually a sneak preview to the episode, but they released it on ABC Family's YouTube channel a while ago. I watched that, and I just thought that was kind of weird too, and I felt suspicious as well. So I felt like he was behind something. Obviously, he couldn't be Charles, because Charles, we know, is blonde and all that stuff, and he looks like Jason and all that stuff. You know, he can't be Clark. So, you know, we knew that he wasn't Charles, but he could be working with Charles, or better yet, we could have a male Redcoat. I think it's I don't think there would be a male Redcoat, because it seems like a girl would wear that coat, because Redcoat's always been a female. But, you know, A was too until Charles, you know, and that rumor that Ezra was A too. So, or that, not rumor, but that false confirmation, I guess, is what they said. So, you know, I feel like maybe it could be Clark. Maybe it could be a male Redcoat. We haven't seen that yet. So, A was Mona, and then it was Charles. So, why can't it be first Cece/Allison, and then B Clark? You never know. But yeah, so I feel like Arya had the biggest story with the art gallery and her big debut, and then it turned all false. But I'll talk about that in a little bit. So let's talk about Hannah. Hannah was actually kind of teamed up with Spencer, so it was kind of like Spanna or Henser, whatever you want to call it. Sparia is the best ship name on the show, in my opinion. But yeah, we're talking about Hannah and Spencer. Yeah, that's right. This episode, they paired up together to find out more about the Karasimi group and find out more about the scholarship money that Hannah received. And while they were there with the Karasimi stuff and all that junk, they met Reese Matthews. I think it was his last name Matthews. I'm pretty sure. Reese Matthews or something like that. Who looks, oh my gosh, this person that they found, he looks exactly like Jason. Like, oh my gosh, like the resemblance, amazing. So, is he Charles? I definitely think he could be Charles. I don't think it might be, because in the promo for next week, Allison in the end says, it's you. So I think that it's gonna be someone we least expect it to be. Maybe. I don't know. It just seems like it wouldn't be that Reese guy. Maybe it is, I don't know. Maybe Allison in the next episode will find out about Reese, and then later on we'll be like, it's you, Reese, or whatever. So, I don't know. I just don't know who would be the likely person that we've seen already to be Charles. Like, maybe I don't think it's Officer Holbrook. We haven't seen him in a while. I mean, it could be. People were speculating that. It's not Andrew, so I don't think it'll be him. Or maybe it is. I don't know. It's most likely not, because they've already ruled him out of the case. So, who else could it be? What if Ezra turned out to be Jason's twin? That probably isn't true. But what if Ezra turned out to be Charles? I don't think that's true. But who else would it be? Who else would be A? Who else would be Charles? So it's really weird. The cool thing about this episode was that everybody now knows about Charles, and it's so fun. The scene where Hannah walks with her mom and Hannah says, A takes and gives back. I just thought that was so crazy, because they knew about A, but they didn't know that A was back. So just them talking naturally about A out in public and everybody knowing that A exists is so much fun. It's like when in Batman Arkham Knight the game, this is kind of weird, but it's like when Bruce Wayne is, spoiler alert, it's when Bruce Wayne is revealed as Batman. So, and everyone just talks about it. So that's what this felt like. It was like A is real. We know that A is back. So it's kind of fun to see them talk about A out in the open, see them talk about Charles out in the open as well. It's fun to see that. But yeah, Hannah and Spencer find this guy, Reese, who looks exactly like Jason, so we're going to have to keep tabs on that as well. Next up, we got Emily. Emily was kind of in the mix with Aria this episode, talking about prom and how they're not allowed to go. That'll probably be in the next episode since we see prom. It's the Enchanted Forest prom. We're going to see a lot of that stuff next week, which is really exciting. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with prom. And they always do an amazing set and like amazing setup with the prom slash dance sets. They always do a really great setup. They make it really cool, really fun. I remember in like the season 1, I know it was like I think the season 2 finale, yeah, where they're at the ball or the ball or whatever and the dance, and they have those costumes and everything. It's just amazing. So I can't wait to see what they pull for this prom. Exactly. I think they said that there was going to be after this season or after they graduate a big time jump possibly after they come back from college. No. Please, let's see them all go to the same college. It probably won't happen since Hannah's trying to go to another college. But let's see, like, A in college. That would be weird. We're just going to have to see what happens. Because, like I said, it's prom now, which means that this year is actually, or their school year, is actually coming to an end. We're going to see possibly after the college. So it's going to be weird to see that. Anything else? Yeah, let's talk about the art gallery. So that was creepy. After it was revealed for Aria's gallery, it showed the pictures of them in the dollhouse. Very creepy, very crazy, very weird. Charles, what the heck is wrong with you? So it was really crazy to see that, being displayed. Ella probably is going through a whole lot, which is Aria's mom, if you guys didn't know. Aria's mom going through a whole lot, telling Ashley about it, all that crazy stuff. It's going to be really interesting to see what they do. Ella knows that she has to do something, so it's going to be interesting to see what she does in the next episode, or episodes to come, or whatever she's going to be doing. I'm excited to see what that is. So yeah, we got, Redcoat is back. Who do you think Redcoat is? Comment down below. Get your Redcoat theories down below. Also comment about Charles too. Who do you think? What do you think that their plan is? What do you think that their goal is to get back the girls? And why is Redcoat suddenly back? And why is he, she, it involved in this case? Why is she involved? Whatever. You know what I mean? Links up there. Links down there. You guys know what to do. Follow my Twitter and Instagram. And there, like I said, links up there for videos and stuff. I am live tweeting for Gamer's Guide tonight. It's I think in a few hours, so don't forget to do that. I'm a huge Cameron Boyce fan. If you guys haven't figured that out yet, I did a bonus video on that. You guys can go check that out as well. Cameron Boyce really shining in the series. It's amazing. I like I said, huge fan of his. So it's gonna be fun to live tweet for this episode, even though I've already seen it. So thanks guys for watching this, and see you guys later. Bye bye.